Goes past a few players. Still Lopez plays it through into G. This time he smashes it right into the back of the net. An assist for Santiago Lopez. Santiago Lopez gets himself another Team of the Season card. He got one last year as well for playing at Chesterfield, and now he's got one for playing at Wolfsburg. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to Season 3, Episode number 1 of the My Player Career Mode series. Finally, Santiago Lopez returns on his journey to greatness. Now, last season we were at Borussia Mönchengladbach. We moved to Wolfsburg, but we didn't really have the best of times there. And we finally decided that leaving is the best option. So, in today's episode, we are going to be looking for a new club. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on this video. I know it has been quite a while since the last episode, but I'd appreciate your support. If you guys can smash over 200 likes, I'll guarantee an upload for you guys tomorrow as well. So go ahead and drop a like on this video. If you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 career mode as well as my player content. Now, as you can see, I'm showing you guys my stats for last season with Borussia Mönchengladbach and of course Wolfsburg, and you would have noticed in the second half of the season I didn't really get that much game time, even though my stats were pretty decent, and that is why I've decided to leave Wolfsburg. The coach has clearly decided to favor Mauro Icardi instead of me, and as you can see, even though I'm ranked as the best player in the team, he still plays Mauro Icardi. He didn't start me in last season's cup final and even in the crucial Europa League games, and that is why I've made the decision to leave Wolfsburg. I hope it's the right one. I hope we can find long-term success in the next club I join, because so far in this series we've only joined clubs for a short amount of time. I want that to change. I want to join a club for like a couple of seasons or maybe even more and create a legacy there, win trophies. So that is my aim. Right now I've put in a request for a transfer to the Wolfsburg manager. He's going to take this request to the board. Hopefully the board will agree, but look at this. The board have decided to turn down my transfer request. Now I don't understand why. They don't want to play me in the important games, but they still want to keep me. Why would I even stay at a club that is doing this to me? And I had a conversation with my agent. For those of you guys who are new around here, I last season signed with Jorge Mendes, or George Mendes, of course, the Portuguese super agent as he's called. And yes, so I spoke to him. Hopefully he'll get this thing sorted, and yes, he did. And as you can see, our transfer request was accepted. So Jorge Mendes coming through, and now we are on the transfer list. Hopefully we'll get transfer offer soon, because I want to settle down at a club as quickly as possible to focus on training and stuff. But one major reason that I decided to leave Wolfsburg was that I didn't get to take part in the World Cup, and that is because of my lack of game time last season. I honestly thought I'll be picked for the World Cup, but because of not playing in the important games, I was snubbed at a spot in the 23-man squad. So yeah, that really made me feel like leaving is the best option. And then this happened. We got a transfer offer from one of the best teams in Spain, and definitely one of the best teams in the world as well, Atletico Madrid, and that was absolutely insane. I was so surprised to see this, and they've actually sold Griezmann as well, so we could be first choice striker here at Atletico Madrid. I looked at their club. They don't really have that many good strikers, and I thought, you know, I could cement a place in the first 11 if I do put in the good performances. And they also play with the two-striker formation. Now I know that I've had problems with the two-striker formation, but I'm sure Atleti play with a attacking two-striker formation and not a defensive one like I think Borussia Mönchengladbach is where we struggled with that formation. So yeah, anyways, these are our objectives with Atletico Madrid: 5 assists, 12 goals, a match rating of 7 or above, and also a conversion rate to be kept 14% or more. So hopefully we'll be able to fulfill these objectives. I'm so excited to get started off with Atletico Madrid. We are playing in a league with the likes of Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, so I'm super excited. I had a good conversation with Diego Simeone, who is the coach of Atletico Madrid. So I'm playing under a really good coach, and I'm excited, guys. And also he's guaranteed me that I'll be making my debut in the upcoming Champions League playoff game. And as you can see, these are the strikers at Atletico Madrid, and you know what, none of them are any big name players. Like at Wolfsburg, they had Icardi, and that's why they didn't start me. But I think I can compete with the likes of Gamero, Diogo Jota, Luciano Vieto, And yeah, so that's why I joined Atletico Madrid, and in fact I'll be playing in the Champions League. How crazy is that? So we are already in 2 great competitions, La Liga, Champions League, then even the Spanish Cup. So I think for my future, Atletico Madrid could be the perfect club. I was so surprised to see them come for me, but I was so glad as well. And also I'm making a few changes to Santiago Lopez. I'm going back to the hairstyle we had in season 1, the neat hairstyle, and also I've gone with short sleeves and also a wristband, because why the hell not? Just changing up for the new season. If you guys have any suggestions for celebrations or any appearance stuff, just let me know down in the comment section below. Today's episode, we're going to be getting done with these Champions League qualifiers and also a couple of La Liga games. And next episode, we might have international football after a long time. We've got Venezuela and Brazil. And of course, those are international friendlies, and if we do perform well in our upcoming matches, we might have a slight chance of getting picked. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. Hopefully we do get picked. I can't wait to play for Argentina, man. It's so much fun, you know, to play alongside the likes of Leo Messi, and potentially now we could take part in the Copa America, which is in like a couple of years in the series. So I need to work hard to, you know, get into at least that lineup, because we missed out on the World Cup. I don't want to miss out on any more international trophies. Also got through some training sessions as well. Now look at the squad we've got at Atletico Madrid. It's a stunning squad, a squad that can potentially win the league and maybe even the Champions League, depending on the draws, luck and all such kind of stuff. So super excited to get started off at Atletico Madrid. Also, as you guys know, football is a collective sport. Individuals can win you the game, 1 or 2 games here and there, but it is a collective sport and a team wins trophies. So having such a good squad could definitely help us win trophies in the future. So yeah, I'm glad I joined Atletico Madrid. I don't know how many times that I've said this in this episode, but look at this. Atletico Madrid still strengthening their squad. They've brought in Jonathan Tah. I would prefer if they would actually bring in a midfielder or a better strike partner for me, but to be fair, that could diminish my chances of playing, so not really complaining, but the team's looking solid. Anyways, this is it. Time to make our debut for Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. I believe this is our first game in the Champions League as well. Austria Vienna away from home, and look at this. It's a 4-4-2 lineup. I haven't had success in such a lineup, but this one's a bit more attacking, so we might find success in this one. I'm just hoping, because I want to have long-term success here at Atletico Madrid. We do have the first opportunity. I tried to curl this one into the top right corner, but it goes just above the crossbar, and so far things are looking good. I'm helping the team create opportunities and creating chances for myself as well. As I get the ball here, I play it wide into Thomas, who's of course a very good midfielder in this game, who plays it back into me. I tried to go for the finesse shot, but a block from one of the opposing defenders. 20 minutes in, it has been all Atletico Madrid so far. Now one of the defenders do foul me, but I continue my run. I play the ball into my strike partner, Amat. I'm not sure who he is. I have never heard of his name, but he gets the shot off, and that's probably why I've never heard of his name. Very poor shot, and now looks like Austria Vienna getting back in this game. This is their first opportunity. A decent shot from range, but Moya with a very good save. I really want to get the away goal in the first leg itself. It'll help us relax in the upcoming second leg. And here, good link-up play between me and my strike partner Amat, but well, the final pass wasn't good enough from him. And now again, it's me making a good run. 78th minute, can we create something? It's Koke, plays the ball out wide into Chedney, who gets the shots off and he scores. It doesn't matter that I have not scored, but my teammate scores, so I'm glad we get the away goal that we need. 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Honestly, it was such a good finish from the youngster, and Koke as well to pick him out. Perfect pass from him, and 1-0 in my debut. Very happy with that. And now I go for the shot in the 90th minute to try and get one more goal. Didn't really work out well, but it was a good performance from the team, and personally I'm kind of happy with my performance. An 8.0 is pretty good on my debut. We had 3 key passes, so passing wise I was pretty good. I made 17 passes in this game, but to be fair, my touches were where I was disappointed. I didn't really have that many touches inside the box, so hopefully I can improve upon that in my next game. Also, some transfer news. Real Madrid wind race for Marco Reus. That is a very good transfer, and he'll be really difficult to play against when we do face up against, of course, Real Madrid, the Madrid derby. I mean, so many insane games to come in this series. We're going to be taking part in the Madrid derby and, of course, a game against Barcelona, and yeah, it's just going to be insane. For now, it's time to make our La Liga debut against Levante, and this is what I'm really excited for. The league season. The league is a competition that I believe we can actually win if things go our way. So I want to give my 100% in the league, and the coach has trusted me after my decent performance in that Champions League playoff, or of course qualifier. So he's starting me again in that left striker position, so I hope I can repay the faith. The weather's looking awesome at the Estadio Vicente Calderon. Let's do it justice and get all 3 points in our first game. But look at this, Levante long ball approach from them. Good save from our keeper. I think his name is Morera. I don't know where's Oblak. I think he's been sold. I'm not sure about it. I'll have a check at that maybe in the next episode. But look at this, another opportunity. And how have Levante not scored from there? An open goal miss. Espinosa, man, you should just quit football after that. That was such a terrible miss there from him. So far, Levante looking the better side. It took us 30 minutes to create something as me and Koke link up really well. I find Thomas, who plays it back into me, maybe the wrong passing lane. And of course, the ball was intercepted and cleared. But then I get the ball back. I get tackled again by the Levante defenders. The Levante players were really frustrating us, as after about the 30th minute we were dominating, but they were just clearing the ball. They were just hoofing the ball up. Finally, just before halftime, we've got a great opportunity zone. We passed 4 or 5 plays and I just whipped the ball in. A grounded driven cross. But how has my strike partner, Amat, I'm not even sure what his name is exactly, how has he missed that, man? That was a terrible miss, literally an open goal miss. In this game we've seen like 2 open goal misses. Just insane. Finally we have a chance to score. Sedney plays the ball into me and that is such a poor header. I should have channeled my inner Cristiano Ronaldo to score that, but I guess it just wasn't to be. But look at this. Gimenez just clears the ball, hoofs the ball upfield, literally like Sunday League stuff. And a really lucky tackle sends me through on goal. I cut inside with the Berber spin and I go for the finesse shot. It hits the post and goes into the back of the net. A sensational strike from Santiago Lopez. The curl he got on that. Just stunning stuff, and he does for the first time the hand bite celebration. I thought I'd use that because it looked kind of good, but any suggestions for celebrations are welcome. But anyways, just have a look at this goal. I was kind of lucky to get in that position, but once I got there, I didn't make any mistake. I knew what I was going to do, and I did that perfectly. Top right corner, of course it hit the post and went in, but I'm happy. We might have another opportunity as Amat slides the ball through into me, but a block from one of the Levante defenders. Amat has finally woken up. He's really doing well in this one now after assisting me for the first goal. And look at me, I'm holding up the ball really well. And now some good link-up play. I mean, look at this. Rizal go back into me. Now Carrasco back into me again. I take the shot, but I probably shouldn't have. I should have found a pass or something. That was my fault. But I'm linking up very well with the Atleti players, which I'm really happy about. You know, I need to find chemistry with my teammates as quickly as possible so we can, of course, find success together. As, of course, I was involved in another attack. Carrasco got the shot off, but the keeper did save that one, and the game comes to an end. We win our first La Liga game of the season thanks to my goal. 1-0 of course, and really happy with the performance. An 8.4 match rating. We had 2 key passes in this one. Again, in this game I'm happy with my passing. One thing that I'm really annoyed about is my shooting. I've got to improve my finishing because sometimes I do waste a few opportunities here and there, and that should stop. So in training, gonna focus on finishing from now on. As you can see, 1 game in La Liga, 1 win, 3 points secured. Pretty awesome, I'd say. And look at this, Barcelona and Real Madrid struggling. They lost their first game, of course. It's only 1 game, so you can't really say, but I'm surprised that they've lost a game so early on in the season. But it's good for us. We are gunning to win La Liga, so any drop points from our rivals will definitely help. We've now got Austria Vienna in the Champions League, the second leg of our Champions League playoff tie against them, but I'm gonna sit this one out. I've played already a couple of games in the space of like 5 or 6 days, and I don't want to get myself injured, so yeah, I'm gonna take rest for the upcoming Champions League qualifier. I'm sure the team will do well and qualify for the group stages, and then of course I'll focus on the Sporting Gijon game. So let's go ahead and sim this game. Hopefully we won't collapse and get knocked out, and it's taking a while to simulate. I don't know why, what is going on, but yeah, it's done simulation and we've got a 3-1 win. Not too shabby, so we have progressed to the next round of the Champions League, which is of course the group stages, which is pretty awesome. And then again, once again, we are snubbed from a spot in the national team, and this time I was disappointed because Santiago Lopez has actually had a good start to his Atletico Madrid career, scoring on his La Liga debut. So I was kind of disappointed, but look at the team Argentina have got, so for us to get in, it's going to take a while. But how is Lucas Alario gotten ahead of us? Is he higher rated than me? I've got to check that, because I'd be pretty disappointed if he's gotten there. My teammate Correa has gotten as well. Is Correa still at the club? I haven't checked that, but if he is, I'm disappointed that he's gotten and I've not. But anyways, we've got Sporting Gijon in La Liga. I'm of course going to be playing this one. It's good to see the coach playing me in pretty much every single game. I'm really happy about that. I'm starting of course as the left striker, and again I'm surprised the coach has just not started Gamero with me at all. I want to play alongside Kevin Gamero and see how that works out, but we've got Carrasco alongside me, so that's pretty cool. And of course Amat, who did deliver a good performance against Levante. So first chance in the 30th minute against Sporting Gijon, and this was a frustrating game, I can tell you guys that. Gijon were just so defensive. They were literally playing 5 at the back, and I couldn't create any chances. I couldn't help my team, and we found it so difficult to create opportunities. And look at this, one opportunity I had, I messed it up. I should be scoring those all day long. That was a poor shot from me, and that could cost me a place in my team. Hopefully not. But here we've got another opportunity. Santiago Lopez running at the Gijon defense. I cut inside, I go for the shot, it takes a deflection on its way but goes out for a goal kick. We literally couldn't break down this Gijon defense. I tried everything. I tried back passing, I tried slow build up play, but nothing was working. I had another header here and I dragged it wide. I've got to improve my aerial ability, because this is unacceptable. But now we've got a chance in the 59th minute. Could this work out for us? So here's Amat, goes deep and is still holding on to the ball. Kranviter back into Amat. I finally get the ball. I play in a good pass into Saul. I was actually proud about that pass to, find Saul. But again, the 5 at the back formation Gijon had employed, we couldn't break it down. And in the 87th minute, one last chance, and look at this. I was furious with myself for missing this. I went for the chip, I had way too less power, and I completely screwed it up, and I kind of cost my team 3 points. So super disappointed with this game against Gijon, and it's a massive setback. I had such a good start to my Atletico career, but this game wasn't good at all. Our match rating is actually still decent, but my performance, I think I should have scored at least a couple of goals in this one. We had 34 touches, a few touches inside the box as well. I'm just disappointed with myself. Hopefully in the next episode, in my next few La Liga games, I can pick things up. Right now in the league we are 8th, which is not that bad considering Barcelona and Real Madrid are still struggling. So hopefully we can pick up some more wins in the future and climb up the table. In the Champions League, in our group, we've got Manchester City, so that's going to be a tasty game. We've got Porto and we've got Zenit, all really good teams. And also we've got international friendlies coming up soon, so I've got a chance to play against India, and I'm super excited at that opportunity. So hopefully I can, get into the national team. So my next 4 games for my club are absolutely crucial. But that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed the start of season 3. 200 likes of course will get you guys another video tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with my channel and all the channel related stuff. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.